Welcome to Keeping a Healthy and Fulfilling Lifestyle, Session 8 of the learning series Living Well with COPD by RESPIPLUS. It is possible to be healthy with COPD when you make the necessary changes in the way you do things. By maintaining healthy new habits, you will have a better chance of fulfilling your physical, emotional, and social needs. I am Becky Zuko, and I have been accompanying you through this exciting series. As an exercise physiologist, I have had the opportunity to help many people with chronic disease improve their quality of life through exercise rehabilitation. The development of this learning course was made possible through a non-restricted educational grant from AstraZeneca Canada to RESPIPLUS, a non-profit organisation which directs the continuous development of the Living Well with COPD programme. It is possible to be healthy with COPD. But you and your family may have to make many changes in the way you do things. Some of these changes may be minor. Others, such as exercising regularly or eating good food, may take a little getting used to. Today, we will be reviewing many important topics, some of which have already been discussed in previous sessions. The meaning of being healthy, why it is important to quit smoking, the importance of taking your medication regularly, a good nutrition, the importance of exercise and physical activity, how to sleep better, the importance of intimacy, having time for leisure activities, and how to properly plan a trip. Taking charge of your health means looking at your needs. You have set a personal goal for yourself to be healthy. To change your lifestyle, you must first define health. Please take a moment to think about what health means to you. Your disease and your health are not the same thing. Even if you have COPD, a chronic illness, you can still be healthy. In other words, knowing your disease and taking charge of it will help you live better. The use of the strategies and techniques discussed in this course can help you improve your health. What do you do to stay healthy? Do you make time for leisure activities? How can your friends and family help you improve your health? Living well with COPD is about adopting and maintaining healthy behaviours in your life. The single most important thing you can do to slow down the progression of COPD is to quit smoking. There are many benefits to stopping smoking. It can reduce cough and sputum. It may improve your breathing, but most importantly, it slows down the decline of your lung function. It reduces the frequency and severity of respiratory infections. It reduces the risk of heart attack and cancer. These are the many benefits, but there are many others, such as improvements in your taste and smell buds, and your home and clothes will smell better. Be patient with yourself. You will improve your chances of quitting if you get counselling, either through group programs or one-on-one sessions, and these services are available in person, over the phone or online. Speak to your doctor about getting all the necessary help, such as nicotine replacements or prescription medications. Let us now talk about your medication. When you have COPD, your airways are swollen and narrowed, making breathing difficult. Taking your medications is an essential part of living with COPD. If you do take your medications regularly, what is your secret? What helps you remember to take your medications? If you do not take your medications regularly, what are the reasons? What can you do to make it a routine? The goal of taking your medications is to open airways into your lungs, reduce symptoms and prevent complications. Taking your medication as prescribed has many benefits. It relieves shortness of breath, increases exercise tolerance, prevents symptom aggravations, also known as exacerbations, and related complications such as hospitalizations. It improves your quality of life. Remember, It is a good habit to read the consumer information sheet that is included with your medication so you can understand better how the medication acts and possible side effects. Remember, taking your medication is one of the most important steps towards maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Medications must be taken as prescribed, using the proper technique. Use a reference point during the day that will remind you to take your medications. For example, first thing in the morning after you wake up. Taking your medications at the same time every day is a nice routine that will help you not to forget to take them. Stick a reminder on your fridge door. Write down your questions regarding your medication and discuss them with your doctor at a next visit. What about eating a healthy diet? Is it important? In order to breathe, your body requires a lot of energy or fuel. In fact, a person with COPD can use up to 50% more energy to breathe as compared to a person who does not have lung disease. The goal is to maintain a healthy body weight through a balanced diet. This brings many benefits. It gives you energy, improves your quality of life, improves physical capacity, and prevents infections. A healthy diet is a matter of balance and variety. What are you currently eating? Remember, at any time you can review Session 6 of this online learning course, Integrating a Healthy Diet into Your Life, where the healthy plate and the food guide recommendations are discussed in more detail. People with COPD may go through difficulties that prevent them from eating properly. Let us go over some suggestions to overcome these common barriers. If you experience breathlessness or fatigue while eating or preparing meals, try to rest and use your rescue bronchodilator and your coughing techniques before meals. Use fast and easy recipes and cook more than one meal at a time. Freeze what you do not eat and save it for later. If you feel full too quickly, drink fewer liquids during meals. Instead, sip on fluids an hour before meals. Eat cold foods, which provide less of a sense of feeling full than hot foods. If you suffer from constipation, eat foods that are high in fibre, drink plenty of fluids, and exercise regularly. In your case, what could help you eat better? Here are other suggestions. Eat foods high in protein, such as meats, fish, milk products, eggs, nuts and beans, as they will give you more energy and prevent malnutrition. Furthermore, if you're taking prednisone on a long-term basis, increase your portions of milk products. These provide calcium, which is essential to prevent osteoporosis, a bone-thinning disease that can be the side effect of taking prednisone for a long time. Milk, yogurt, and cheese are examples of milk products. Take time to chew. You will enjoy the taste of your food longer and your digestion will improve. Small pieces of food and tender meats take less energy to chew, and this is critical to avoid choking. Keeping yourself at the weight that is right for your age and height will help you to breathe better. Discuss with your resource person the need to be referred to a dietitian if you need additional help to eat better. Although eating healthy is a good start, you should also be physically active. Regular physical activity has many benefits. It reduces shortness of breath, helps maintain bone mass, increases muscle mass, improves balance, which could help reduce the risk of falling, improves mood and reduces the risk of depression, and improves your overall quality of life. What kind of physical activity do you do? Are you ready to start? What is preventing you from being more active? Remember, even doing a small amount of physical activity can help, as long as it is done on a regular basis. Talk with your doctor or resource person to see if you can be referred to a pulmonary rehabilitation program where a dedicated group of professionals will design an exercise program to suit your needs. Being active can also help you relax and sleep better. Taking a good night's sleep is very important. Yet some people find that coughing or breathing difficulties interrupt their sleep, making them feel even more tired during the day. What kind of positions do you sleep in? Do you feel rested after sleeping? What do you do to help you sleep? Getting a good night's sleep has many benefits. It restores daytime energy. It improves the ability to think clearly and reduces anxiety. Now remember, everybody has trouble sleeping at one time or another. There is no correct amount of sleep. You can put sleep problems to rest. Here are some suggestions. Be physically active. It can relieve some of the physical and mental tension that disturbs sleep. Avoid heavy meals, coffee, tea or sodas before going to bed. Avoid talking about stressful things or watching upsetting television programs. Keep your medications, including inhalers and spacers, by your bedside, along with a box of tissues. If shortness of breath is keeping you awake, take your medications as prescribed and sleep in a semi-sitting position, using pillows to position your upper body at a 30-degree angle. This will help you with your breathing. If coughing is keeping you awake, use your controlled coughing technique. If you are still having trouble sleeping and feel tired during the day, talk to your doctor. Your doctor can help you find out what is wrong and treat the problem. One area that is often neglected in COPD is intimacy. Intimacy and sexuality are a very important part of one's life and can be a source of relaxation and pleasure. But some people with COPD are afraid to have an attack of shortness of breath or being bothered by symptoms, so they start avoiding intimate contacts. Living without intimacy is not the solution. Here are some tips. Explore your likes and dislikes. Share your feelings with your partner. Be creative. Do not limit yourself to intercourse. Create a nice romantic mood and take your time. Physical effort during intercourse is equal to climbing a flight of stairs at a normal pace. As with any other strenuous physical activity, you can take your rescue medication 20 to 30 minutes before. Practice your controlled coughing technique before sexual activity so that you are not bothered by sputum. Use breathing and relaxation techniques to reduce your shortness of breath. Use positions that require less energy and do not put pressure on your chest. Use pillows to support your back, and if necessary, let your partner take a more active role. You may also talk to your doctor or resource person for additional suggestions. You have been more physically active and eating well. Now that you are in better shape, you are feeling much more confident. You want to break out of your old habits and grow as a person, meet new people and try new things. Getting involved in leisure activities can improve your overall health and emotional well-being. What kind of leisure activities do you do? Are there any leisure activities that you have had to discontinue? Taking charge of your life means doing more of the things you like. Leisure activities provide intellectual stimulation and an opportunity for social interaction. Getting involved in fun and interesting activities can also increase the level of satisfaction within your life. Here are some examples of leisure activities: painting, sewing, knitting or woodworking, reading or learning a foreign language, yoga or massage, playing cards, gardening or cooking, shopping or going to a coffee shop with friends, going to shows, movies or a flea market, or volunteer work. Here are some suggestions. Choose a leisure activity that you enjoy. This will give you a better chance of sticking with it. Try meeting interesting people who can take joy in life and who will show you different ways to do things. For example, there are community centres that organise lots of activities, games, chess, bridge, and this is also good to make new friends. You can find this type of information on your city's website. Choose environments where your symptoms will not be aggravated. If you feel that you can start doing your leisure activity, get involved and have fun. You can improve your capacity to do the things you used to enjoy using the energy conservation techniques that you have learned throughout this program. You want to travel, but you are not sure if you can handle a long trip. But taking trips, near or far, is possible for many people with COPD, so allow yourself to dream a little, whilst being realistic too. Travelling, if this is your desire, can bring many benefits. It increases intellectual, emotional and spiritual stimulation. It improves self-esteem. It helps to provide a sense of belonging to a wider community. To assure success, you will need to assess any potential problems you may have when travelling. Planning is the key to a good trip. You should seek advice from your doctor or resource person at the health centre at least 4 weeks before your planned departure date. Let us look at the essential items you will need when travelling. A note from your doctor listing your current medical diagnosis, allergies and medications, including doses and how often you need to take them. Enough medication for the duration of your trip and perhaps some extra in case there is a delay in returning. A plan of action, including a supply of prednisone and antibiotics in case of an exacerbation or flare-up. Updated vaccination status for the flu and pneumonia. Addresses and telephone numbers of medical clinics, hospitals and pharmacies on your travel route. Contact numbers of family physician and respirologists. And adequate health insurance. Other practical suggestions include to pack light, only a few outfits based on your planned activities. Carry all your medications and bare essentials with you and ask for assistance wherever possible, for example a wheelchair at the airport or train station. As you have learned from this whole series, you can be healthy even if you have COPD. Exercising, eating well, and taking time for hobbies and vacations can all enhance your physical and mental well-being. You must continue to make positive changes and make sure you have the self-discipline to maintain them. This will further benefit your quality of life. Feel free to go back and review any areas of this online learning course that you want to spend more time on. To learn more about today's topics, consult the learning module, Keeping a Healthy and Fulfilling Lifestyle. Available for free at www.livingwellwithcopd.com. We would like to acknowledge all the professionals and patients who have contributed their time and thought in order to enrich the Living Well with COPD programme, and especially Mrs. Pauline Anderson. Their dedication and help have allowed us to continue enhancing the lives of people living with this disease and their loved ones. Thank you.